So what is your name?
Skye.
And how old are you?
14.
So can you remember what the major things were when the pandemic hit, especially maybe school-wise?
The biggest thing was that we went from like preparing to do our stats and about to do our stats in year 6 to just sort of being at home and not really doing anything in a way.
How did you find that?
It was very boring and it was quite weird because it was just everything was like quite chaotic and nobody really knew what they were doing, so we just sort of did random things really.
So how did you find moving on to secondary during the pandemic?
I found it, I think, probably better than I would have without all the like COVID restrictions, because it was very staggered and we didn't like see any other year groups, and I think that was quite good because it meant that it was a lot easier to get to like know the school and things like that moving into high school.
So actually kind of the restrictions made it smaller social groups, which actually for you found more manageable?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the most frustrating thing about the pandemic, do you think?
Just being very bored at home.
And yeah, I guess not seeing friends.
Not seeing any friends, yeah.
Yeah. And if the whole thing happened again in like a few years' time, what would your biggest sort of suggestion of things to be different or request to be different?
I think it would probably be to have a better online learning thing in a way, because yeah, it was quite chaotic the first time.